All right, so we're at the third half of that video. The haul from Myrtle Beach, the player's choice. And unfortunately, remember I told you that I had a 40-minute video, so I'm going to have to cut these videos down to shorter size. It would not export to my computer. I don't know why. And then I ran out of memory when I was recording the second half, so I guess I'll call this technically the third half. So it would have fit in a better world. Anyway, all that aside, you're not here to hear about that. You want to see what I got for comic books? I'll show you what I got for comic books. So for the Superboy comic book run, in case you didn't get to see the last one or it didn't come out, this is the Superboy run that I would call it the third series. The first series was, of course, the Silver Age up until Legion of Superheroes took it over. The second series was the Adventures of Superboy, which that's what I would call it. This is technically by everybody else's standard, Volume 2. I would call this Volume 3 personally, but I can't control the world. So, got to make do what I got. So, this is one of those runs I may read, I may not read. I don't know. It's not... for some reason, it feels like it's the weakest Superboy series they've ever made. Then this will be Superboy Series 4, technically. This is where they kind of rebooted Connor and made him not wear that almost Superboy, I would say, Backstreet Boys outfit with a little jacket, which made no sense. Now he's wearing jeans and a black shirt. So this is the kind you saw from the Titans. I've never read this run either, but it does intrigue me. Like, what do they change about him? Is he more down to earth? He's not living in Hawaii at this point, from what I can tell. He's living in Kansas. I think I've read one of these, and that's why I'm like, wow, what? Did they retcon it? Did one of the Zero Earths change everything on him? Because this feels completely different than from what the one issue I read, and maybe it was a Superman that I read where he visited Superboy. He was wearing this kind of stuff in Smallville, and I'm thinking, what did they do? Did they retcon the universe again since, you know, Superboy of the 90s? I don't know. I'm gonna get the whole series and find out. And once again, I'm trying to get all the Superman Batman series because it looks very interesting. And look what we got here. Look at that. You know who that is, don't you? It looks like it's Saturn Girl, or what I'm thinking this is Saturn Queen. This looks like the evil Legion. Instead of that's Cosmic Boy, that's Cosmic King. Instead of Lightning Lad, that looks like it's Lightning. Oh, I forgot they didn't call it anything. They're basically the evil adult version of the Legion. Not the same characters, different alternate. It's really, I mean, I never really got a clear indicator on how to perceive them, but it's Legion adjacent. So, hey, I love me some Legion. All right, here we go. He's got the bat logo without the yellow oval. I like that. This was around 2000, probably around 2006. Oh, it's tiny, 2005. Look at the pixels on there. It's pretty cool how they made that pixelated. Now, this super armor looks really interesting. I'm wondering if this is a robot version of Superman or if this is him in some kind of anti-kryptonite armor. But either way, I'm just really looking forward to reading these. I'm almost like tempted to just go and just jump in and start reading them. And I think I probably will, because I don't feel like these are ones you have to read, like number 46 to read number 47. You see what I'm saying? I feel like these are standalone enough. And then we have annual number 2. This is one of those series where you have to really make sure you have all this on your CLZ app, because we have there's like at least a half a dozen different number 1s. And I think what I remember is, and I've read a few of these, they all start with about 6 pages at the beginning. They're completely different because it gives the backstory for the focus character. This one's about Mirage. I just got one previously for Terra. There's one for Red Wing, and I think her name is Red Wing. I can't remember now. I don't know. Like I said, I read these a while back, way long ago. Ironically, I just watched the episode of Tech War last night. Tech War, the one with a girl who's killing people and she's being forced to. She was a warrior. And yeah, I thought the series was good. Most people didn't like it for some reason. I liked it. That may be her right there. It's called War Bride. Kind of reminds me of her because of the fact that she's basically bulletproof because she's got a lot of metal inside of her. She was sent to fight. They tried to kill her. Now I'm like, look at this going, man, this is maybe the comic book version of her. Of course, more Terminator looking to make her look cooler. This is a series that I bought every one of these when I was a kid, and then, oh, the internet, oh, I will never have to have this again. I might as well just get rid of these. Stupid. I wish I could go back and slap myself and say, don't you do it. These are cool. They're constantly retconning crap on the internet anyway. So if you go to, like, what was it? What convinced me? It was Wikipedia. No, Wikipedia sucks. I'd much rather have this. So now I'm trying to get all these again. All right, we got X Factor. X Factor is another series that I read the first few, like at least a dozen issues. After that, they did change hands to a totally different team, and that's where I have no idea. And before that, I have some ideas because I've read them off and on. I don't know why they kept this name X Factor if it's a different team, so yeah, who knows. Kind of reminds me of what Doom Patrol did, but Doom Patrol didn't stay that way. Doom Patrol changed over to a new team, but it was only like for 3 issues of something. One of those issues where it's like it had Power Girl in it. It's like it runs like 3 issues arc, and then it turns to a completely different storyline. Kind of like Marvel premieres and DC premieres, that kind of thing. Oh, here's some more JLA. I'm trying to get all the JLA comics. And I was surprised. I have a pretty good run of these. I needed this one. I only need a few more of these. But Young All-Stars, if you watched, what was it called? Not Power Girl, Stargirl. A lot of what they did was based on the All-Stars, the Infinity Incorporated, and of course the Justice Society of America that ran in the 2000s or 1990s. So a lot of it's based on that, the concepts of having a younger second generation of superheroes that are the daughters and sons of the previous ones. They made it a little bit more girl-centered than the comic book, though. So it was more, obviously it was Stargirl, which wasn't even around during this time. She came around, I think, in the 90s. And, I completely love Stargirl. I think it's a fantastic series. I wish it would have kept on going. But they realized, well, we got something good. We can't keep doing something good. We got to get rid of it because it's too good. That's the way I feel like they try to do. Plus, CW got bought by some company who doesn't want anything good on their TV, I guess. All right, this is the receipt. So I bought $90 worth of comics. The tax, $7.20. Wow, their tax on there is crazy. That's why when I looked, I was like, wait a minute, did I pay too much? Because I bought 9 dozen comics for $90. Why did I pay $97.20? So I'm trying to figure out their tax code, but it doesn't say on here. If it was $100 for $7.20, that would be easy. Well, let's take $7.20 divided by 9. It's 8 cents a dollar. Yeah, okay. That's a lot more than we pay here. So I love South Carolina more than North Carolina, but our taxes are cheaper. So just slightly. We're like 7.25%. So it's just slightly cheaper. But 8 is a nice round number, but I'd rather not have a round number and pay cheaper. All right, so what did you guys find the best in this section? Let me know if you've read any of these and if you can recommend it. For instance, can I go ahead and just jump in and start reading some of the Superman, Batman? Has anybody out there read these? Because I really want to know. I might actually make a few shorts just to see if people can answer some of my questions, because I know how my attention span is. When I'm watching a long video, I'm like, ready to fall asleep. Have a great day. I'm going to get this bug off the screen and turn this off.